Sometimes you get by with a little help from your deific friends. Hello and welcome to Game Tales, our weekly feature where we recite the stories of D&D players and the many goings-on in their adventures. Today's story comes from yours truly. It is set in 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, and it takes place in the Curse of Strahd module. This story is also from our actual play podcast. Without further ado, I am the Penitent with College of Lore. This is Game Tales. Take a moment to like this video and subscribe as I tell you the tale of divine intervention. As I said, this takes place on our actual play channel, which you can watch here. It is a really fun modified 5e game. It starts with Curse of Strahd, but it's going to expand out later. Check it out in the description below. I play 6 characters in that series, but the one that matters for this one is Ruby. She's a demigod, born from a power burst in a war between Asmodeus and Lolth. I know she sounds like a Mary Sue, but functionally she's a changeling with the Cleric's Divine Intervention ability kind of stapled in there. She's a fun character and I like her. She has a strained relationship with both her parents, not on speaking terms with either of them really. Notably, the party for this game are meant to be mediocre to bad people at best. Ruby is probably the most morally good of them at the start of things, but even she's kind of detached and away from things now. They had traveled in Barovia for a little while. It's pretty standard early if you're familiar with Curse of Strahd, which you might be from these videos alone. The big thing is that they traveled and met Irina, and they're taking her to Vallaki. They met some friends there, and we'll talk about that later in the story. But the point is that they had gone to Vallaki, made a group of friends, and gotten a piece of the holy symbol of Ravenkind. There is one moment of calm before a figure in the sky appears, launching flame at the buildings of Vallaki. Strahd is now after Irina, and he found her and the rest of us, and he's burning down Vallaki to get to her. So, like the bunch of heroes that we are, we run away. We run on for a little while, but Strahd is extremely fast, and can warp Barovia to his will, so it's not very difficult for him to catch us. We are absolutely no match for him. He wrecks us, downs a bunch of us in one turn, and then just picks up Irina and turns to leave. We have, our fighter run at him, who fails to really do any damage. Our rogue, for Irina's safety, she kind of pauses for a moment. She sees that everyone is down, and no one can really do anything to Strahd, so in this moment of mercy and Irina's safety, she says fuck it, and she throws a throwing dagger, aimed for Irina, which misses. Strahd has probably won, and he's able to move faster, and we have no way to beat him, and certainly not inside the castle. We are at this point level 4, I want to say. So Ruby steps forward, desperate to stop Strahd from basically ending the realm, and she just says, "Mom, Dad, please help." I roll percentile. Anything to do with godly power is percentile, and the lower the number, the better. And I roll a 9. There's a pause, and all of a sudden, a stake is thrown into Strahd's heart, freezing him. The stake is thrown from the underbrush, and we don't see what launches it. The party, not wanting to look a gift horse in the mouth, kind of steps back and grabs Irina and gets the hell out of Dodge. The person who turned out to be magically in the right place at the right time was actually Esmeralda Davnir, and you'll meet her later in our actual play. Thank you for watching. A bit of a shorter one this week, but I just kind of want to get some views in the actual play, kind of send you in that direction without getting too much into the nitty-gritty of our campaign. If this sounds like something you would enjoy, please check us out there, and if you have a D&D story of your own, tell us about it in the comments or email us so we can use them on this feature. Thank you for watching this video from College of Lore. Remember to like this video, subscribe to join the party, and have a fantastic adventure.